הרצונות האלו
These desires
שישנם בכל הבחינות הללו
that are in all these phases,
מתפעלים מהמילוי שבהם.
they get inspired from the filling in them. And the filling in them we call lights.
איזה אור
Light,
יש בהם?
what light is in them?
בכתר בעצמו זה האור בעצמו.
In Keter itself is the light itself. We don't know what this light is. It's light that comes from the Creator. In Chokhmah, we have a light called Chokhmah. In Binah, we have a light called Binah. In Zeir Anpin, we have a light. Chokhmah and Binah, we see that it comes together because Zeir Anpin is a result. Phase 3 is a result of the actions of phase 1 and 2. That's why there's a bit of Chokhmah and a bit of Binah. And Malchut has everything for its self-pleasure. Also, Binah became Chokhmah in there. She just wants to enjoy. These lights, according to their intensity, we give them 5 names. Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Chaya, and Yechidah.
זה נקרא אצלנו נרן חי.
That's what we call Neran Chai, the initials. It's abbreviating Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Chaya, Ve'Yechidah. Nefesh comes from the word Nefisha, that you still don't really feel anything yet. Ruach, there's a bit of changes, but not as its own account, like the wind that comes and goes, but I don't really affect it. I just feel some kind of motion. Soul or neshama. Why is it called that? Because it's already speaking about something inside me that is born in me from the upper one. The connection of the created being with the creator, the first one, according to the internality of the equalization of the inner qualities. That's called binah. That's what has neshama. Chaya is when the created being itself starts performing actions, moving on its own right. And Yechidah is where it grasps, perceives, feels who the creator is, and wants to enjoy his state, or, as we'll see later on, want to unite with him. These names, altogether, it's names that include a lot of states. We're not only speaking about one state in one world in some case, but all these words are throughout all of the wisdom of Kabbalah. They are used, and they give us these general discernments on what is happening with all these phases, 1, 2, 3, 4, in their development. When we were speaking about the signs of the phases, Yud, K, Vav, K, we were saying that in each and every phase, there's something different of the adjacent one. That's why we want to mark it in a different way. So what is the difference between all these phases? In their desire, the desire inside them. But if the desire is different, so also the filling is different, because the filling depends on the desire. From the Creator, we get direct light, and it builds the phases, root 1, 2, 3, 4. These phases develop, and in according to the desire, each one feels the filling from that same light. We could say that the light in it, this is the root. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the light in it is abstract. It's just light, or called the surrounding light, or the direct light.
כשהוא בא
But
ובונה את הבחינות, אבל אחר כך...
when it comes and builds the phases, in each and every phase, it has its own light. The light of Chokhmah in the phase of Chokhmah, the light of Binah in the phase of Binah, and
בבינה,
Chokhmah and Binah
בבחינה ג'
in phase 3, and then
הגדולה שבבחינה ד'.
the big Chokhmah in phase 4.
בסך הכל, מפני שיש...
So all in all, because we only have two main qualities in the vessel, which is the vessel itself is the will to receive, kli, the vessel, desire,
יכול להיות או לקבל,
it can either receive or bestow.
לכן יש שתי סוגי התענוגים.
That's why there's two types of pleasures.
תענוג מזה שאני מקבל,
The pleasure of receiving,
הוא נקרא חוכמה,
which is called chokhmah,
ותענוג מזה שאני...
and the pleasure of
אבל אני
bestowing,
מההשפעה.
but I'm enjoying this bestowal.
אנחנו כאן מציירים לא תענוג שמתפשט
So
בתוכי, אלא
we're not drawing pleasure expanding in the vessel, but supposedly the action, the direction of the action to bestow.
זה נקרא אור חסדים.
That's called the light of chasadim, the light of mercy,
זאת אומרת, כלי מקבלת,
meaning
תענוג מזה שהיא מקבלת,
the vessel receives, feels pleasure from receiving. This pleasure is called chokhmah, the light of chokhmah. If the vessel bestows, gives,
ההשפעה שלה בזה שהיא מקבלת,
so its bestow is by receiving in order to cause
הרגשת הנאה לנותן, בתוך
to
הכלי ההנאה
give
הזאת,
pleasure for the giver. That pleasure is called the light of chasadim.